Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today I wanted to do my September favorites and show you guys all the things I've been loving this month. I cannot believe September is already almost over and I feel like I just did my August favorites and like this month flew by so fast. So if you want to see what my favorite things I've been loving this month, then just keep watching. Okay, so my first favorite is the Naked Flush palette by Urban Decay, and this one is in Native. And as you can see, the colors here, they're all really pretty. They're really good for like lighter skin tones, and you can see the bronzer is like a medium brown, medium dark bronzer, and it has a satin finish. Let me try to get this a little bit closer so you could see. And it has a really satin finish. The texture, it's really soft, so the texture is really nice, very soft, very pigmented, so definitely good for building up, but you could see right there. The only downside is that it's very powdery. When you dip your brush into any of the three powders, it leaves like this little bit of excess powder on the top of the palette. That's the only downside, I would say. But it does not look powdery on the skin, which is great. So it definitely blends well into the skin. You can build up the color, and it is very nice and very soft. The texture is very soft, so I love that. And it wears well, so like a full 8 hours, the bronzer still looks good, and I think all the other shades wear well. So the highlight is described as like a pale pink, like a shimmery highlight, and it definitely is very shimmery. So again, very soft, but you can see it is very shimmery, like a champagne, but more like pink undertones. So you definitely need to use like a light brush with this. You could see it's right here, it's like in the middle right there. The highlight is very intense and you don't want to use a lot. I have it on today. If you use a lot, then what it could end up doing is emphasizing your pores or any texture that you may have, so you definitely want to use a light hand with the highlight, and it just looks really pretty on the skin. So the pink is described as like a bright pink, and it definitely is really bright. You really don't need a lot of it on your brush, and it definitely builds up. So if you want like a bright pink, you can definitely achieve that look. It's like cool, has like blue undertones, and it's mostly a matte finish. And again, this one is very creamy, and even though they are powdery, they don't look powdery on the skin, which is great. So you can see right here, it's very bright. Obviously you don't want to put a ton on if you are not going for the bright pink. So this color is definitely buildable, but you can also sheer it out if you don't want that bright pink look. They're all so pretty. I would say these are best used when you have a foundation or a primer, something underneath, because it will definitely help the powder stick to the skin. Even though they don't look powdery on the skin, it's always best to have something underneath, that way it sticks better to it. It is good for normal to dry skin, so it's not on Sephora anymore, so I did get it when it was on sale. It was originally $32, and I got it when Sephora was having a sale for $15, because I just thought it was such a great deal. You get all three, and it's just a perfect compact little case. Also, what I want to mention too, I love that the bronzer is the biggest in the pan because you use the most bronzer, so it makes sense that Urban Decay would make this the biggest. Second biggest is the blush, and you can see that blush is the second biggest, and then you have your highlight, which you really shouldn't be using a ton of highlight as much as you're going to be using your bronzer or blush. So that is why that is the skinniest shade, the skinniest part. So yeah, and it has this perfect big mirror, so it's great for travel. It's one compact, easy palette, and you have all three. You have your bronzer, your blush, and your highlight. So everything is just really compact, really perfect. And this I've been definitely grabbing for and loving this month. They do have other shades online. They have the Naked, Strip, and Streak. So if you're interested in getting one of the flushed palettes, then definitely check it out. I'll put the links to them below from Sephora, and you can definitely see which one works best for your skin tone. My next favorite is a brow product, and this is the Anastasia Brow Wiz in soft brown, and it's just so great having the double-ended Brow Wiz. So on the end there's a spoolie, so what you can use this for is brushing out and combing out your eyebrows before you put any product on. That way you brush them so all the hairs go in the same direction or in the direction that you want. Then there's a twist up side, so you twist up the product and it just comes out like this. And what you could do, I'll show you on my hand. Here are two lines you can see, and it looks very hair-like. It's very natural looking. That's what I love about this product. It's so hair-like. It looks almost like hairs, especially the way if you just lightly feather it onto your eyebrows. You can even fill in any sparse areas that you may have, and if you go too dark, what you can do is use the spoolie and just kind of comb it out, so that way it blends the product so it's not super dark in that area, but also it just combs it and makes your eyebrows look really full and natural. And this product definitely stays in place. It does not move, lasts all day, and they have different shades. I'd like to get soft brown because I feel like it just matches my eyebrow hair and my hair just better. And you can make it darker depending on how hard you press or how many times you kind of draw and go over it. But I think it is such a great product, and I definitely love having the double-ended product. Okay, so my next favorite is a mascara, and this is the They're Real mascara by Benefit. And this mascara is so great for lengthening. It really does make your eyelashes look extra long, and it just really builds up the length. And you can definitely use 2 coats. I do notice that on the second coat, if you leave your first coat and you let it dry for too long, that it could tend to start getting really dry, and you definitely feel the mascara on the second coat. What I love about this is the brush. So you see that the bristles go all the way to the top, so you can use it and you can work with it going up, straight up and down. And that really helps to separate and also make your eyelashes look really long, and put more product on your lashes. So that is what I really love about this wand, and plus I just think it's such a great size wand for separating, especially if you're trying to build up the mascara. One thing about this though is that it can tend to make your eyelashes look pretty spidery looking, so if you don't love that look, I would not recommend this mascara to you. But to avoid it from looking super spidery, what you could do is just not add too many coats, because you don't want to keep adding too much product and making it look super spidery. But it definitely does look like you're wearing false lashes because your eyelashes look super long. Like I said, it's very lengthening, and it lasts all day, so your eyelashes are going to look great even at the end of the day. And it just looks like you're wearing false lashes. But again, if you're not into the spidery lash look, you may want to kind of stay away from this, because it does tend to make your lashes look spidery. You can work with it, like I said, just so that way your lashes don't kind of clump together so much. But it definitely is a great mascara, and you should definitely try it out if you're interested in a lengthening mascara. This one is really good. Okay, so for my last favorite, this is the Dickinson's Original Witch Hazel, and this is made up of all natural witch hazel and 14% of natural grain alcohol. And this product is really good for basically getting rid of any excess oil or dirt or makeup that you have on your face. So this is good to use at night after you wash your face. You put this on before you put on your moisturizer, and it just kind of balances your skin. And I also like to use this in the morning. It's really good to use it after you wash your face and before you put your makeup on, because what a toner does is it just basically cleans out your pores, so you don't want to put makeup on before you clean out the pores. And it's really gentle, so if you have sensitive skin, this will work for you, and pretty much any skin type can use this because it's just cleaning out your pores. It's not over drying, so if you have dry skin, you don't have to worry about this drying out your skin even more. And if you have oily skin, it helps because it balances the skin by removing some of the oil, but it does not dry out your skin, so you don't want to have dry skin because then you'll produce more oil. So it's really good for like any skin because it's so gentle, and it's good for sensitive skin or regular skin. And you can get this at the drugstore, CVS, Walgreens, any drugstore. It's about like $5.99, but you can get them on sale. So if you find them on sale, I would definitely recommend getting this. The smell is not really that great. So, I mean, if you can get over the smell and the scent of this, because there is some alcohol, and witch hazel, so it's not like the nicest smelling thing, but it works. So I definitely would recommend this for any skin type, and use it morning and night. Just get a cotton pad or a cotton ball and just put this on your skin after you cleanse your face in the morning and at night, and it definitely will help just your overall skin. You want to have clear skin, and hopefully helps with breakouts if you have any. This will definitely, this toner or any other toner I would recommend to use to really help your skin. If you have any acne or any breakouts, this will definitely be great. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Please leave me a comment below and let me know what are your favorites for the month of September. Give this video a thumbs up if you liked it, and please subscribe. Thank you guys for watching. Bye.